Thank you for joining me. Today we will review the last step on how to complete or to create a transaction code. So in our previous videos, we have reviewed the way to create a transaction code. You will go to System Configuration, Transaction Codes. From here, we have our main tabs, which is a general ledger account. That will be your first step, your taxes, your second step, and the codes will be the third step. Within the codes, we will find the drop-down menu in which we can choose which type of code are we doing. So we have the room charge that will be only to create room charges. Other charges will be to create any other charge that you charge to guests that are not room charges or payment. Special is created as it contains the deposit holdings and travel agent commission transaction codes. These are codes that were originally set up when we create your system. And please do not create or alter transaction codes within this code type, or the function might be compromised, the function within RoomKeyPMS. And payment, which is what we will be learning today, will be to create any payment type. So currently we do have a few payments already created, which are our basics. But if we're trying to add a new one, in this case, we will go to the Add button as our first step. Code, I will use capital letters as a short name for the actual description, which will be the actual name that will appear within their guest folio or receipt. So I'm creating one for a wire transfer. Now, if it's a credit card, you can select BS for Visa, MC for MasterCard, NS for Discovery, AX for American Express, JC for Justin Cards, DC for Diners Club, and DV for debit. In this case, as it's a wire transfer, I won't select anything as it's not a credit card. From transaction subgroup, we have different options. In this case, we have the credit cards, if we're setting up credit card. We have the cash, if we're creating just a cash transaction code for a payment, check or debit card, or the EMB debit card. In this case, I will select the cash as the wire transfer will come in a form of cash. We will go ahead and OK. Again, it will let us know that it will need a general ledger account in order for us to activate this code. We will go ahead and OK, go to our accounts, and from here, we will create or click on the debit. In this case, as you can see, the difference between the payment and the other charges is that we were changing the credit field, but from here we will actually change the debit, as these will be payments. I will select the bank. I will go ahead and OK. And then once that's done, I can come back to my general, modify, and activate. OK. So again, just always making sure that the arrow is pointing to the transaction code that you're working. And once that's done, I just have to make sure that the activate button or the checkbox is checked. Thank you very much for joining me. And this will conclude our how to create a transaction code training videos. Have a nice day.